Hi guys! I'm gonna try to be a little bit upbeat in this video, but honestly it's just an honest video that I want to do for you guys, because I don't know, I just feel like I have it in my heart to say this. I'm gonna try not to cry, but I am an emotional person in general, so I just want to like warn you, there might be crying in this video, or there might not be. I don't know, it just depends on how I'm feeling. I just finished cleaning, I would say my whole house, but it's my mom's house, but I'm currently staying with my mom. If you guys don't know me, hi, my name is Leslie. I have 2 kids. I'm a young single mom of 2 kids, and I'm 21 years old. So my oldest is 7. My little girl is 4 years old. So there's really hard days, and I think today has definitely been one of those days. And sometimes, like, there's good days. You guys see my good days often on YouTube. I vlog for you guys a lot, so you guys often see like the good times of Leslie and the kids, and I've never really opened up to you guys about what's going on, you know, in my life, like on the page of co-parenting and how that's going. I'm sorry that this ankle's terrible. I just want to be honest with you guys and come on here. Being a single parent is exhausting. Exhausting. And I don't mean that for anyone to feel sorry for me. I don't want people to sit here and like be like, oh, poor Leslie. Like, but no, I want you to understand that I don't know what my hair's doing, but like there's days like today where I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. And I think that's the most frustrating part of it all, whenever you don't have a good relationship with the other person that you have kids with. And I just want to open up about how it's been the past 2 years of being a single parent, because it's been pretty damn hard. And I don't ever want to sit here and portray that my life is something that it's not, and I think right now is the perfect time to do it. My kids are sleeping. I literally finished cleaning most of the house. I have this room to go, but I've literally hit every single room in this house, and there's like the living room downstairs that I have to do still, but guys, and I'm not just saying like cleaning wise, I'm just saying in general it is exhausting. Let's get back into what I was going to talk about. So I'm ready to open up to you guys about what it's been for me being a single parent, and kind of how I've gotten here, and how it's been the past few years of doing it on my own. I was in a relationship for 6 years with my baby daddy, and it was a toxic relationship. It wasn't like horrible, but it was definitely toxic. It had its ups and downs, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I was perfect. This piece of hair is really bugging me, so I'm sorry if it's bugging you, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I was perfect in the relationship, because I feel like it takes 2 to tango, you know, type of thing. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's his fault, like, you know, whatever. But we both contributed to our relationship kind of ending and being toxic. And I'm not sad about it anymore. I'm not sad about like our relationship ending at all. I feel like at the end of the day, me sitting here is not being me be like, I'm so sad, because that's not at all what it is. I'm over the relationship. I don't want anything to do with that person besides co-parenting, but it hasn't really been very good co-parenting with this person. And I think the most frustrating part is that, you know, they have people on their side, and then I have people on my side that really see the struggle of being a single parent. And it's just frustrating co-parenting with somebody who pretends to care and who acts to care, but in reality it's like there's so much more than just speaking and saying. There's also acting and doing. And I ended things with him 2 years ago because they were getting very rocky, and I ended it, and then I'm gonna admit that I was very in and out of it because I kind of led him on. I did lead him on, and to believe something could have happened, but in reality I was done with the relationship. And then it's been a year since I've officially been completely done with him, over him, and it's been a year. Last year around probably, I don't even know, mid-year, maybe August, we started to communicate again. But before that, for 8 months, he didn't call, text, nothing for his kids, and it wasn't until that August that he decided to kind of be a parent. So it's been very, very rocky. I knew things, it was kind of on and off, and then I decided to really end things, and then I think he took it very personal. But he was going through some of his stuff too, which I'm not going to air out there because this isn't anybody's business. It's not my part to put into what he was going through, but he was going through some really, really tough times in general. But I always say that there's consequences to your actions. So let's just put it like that. I am the most, literally, I give everything. I put it all out there, but whenever I reach my limit, I've reached my limit. I'm not going to sit here and play these games no more. And I think he got to that point, and there was a point where I completely cut him out of the kids' life because he wasn't going in a good way. And I felt like if I kept babying him or kept telling him I was gonna be fine, no, you're gonna really go down the wrong path and my kids aren't gonna have a dad, type of thing. So I really had to wake him up yo, you need to change your life for your kids. And I really wanted that to be the case, but instead he took it as me being a horrible parent, a horrible mom, and me just trying to take him away from his kids. And so we've been so then I just stopped communicating with him. And if I hadn't communicated with him, he probably wouldn't have communicated with the kids. And I had noticed on before that the only reason there was any communication between him and the kids was because I literally was forcing it. I was forcing it. I was dude, the kids want to see you. It's Christmas. The kids want to see you at Thanksgiving. And he was in a real deep place. I get it. But you don't stop being a parent because you're in a really bad spot. I've been in some crappy situation, guys, probably the worst situations of my life, and I would never stop being a parent because I'm going through those things. I've never had that excuse, and I think it's so frustrating, the fact that some people get that excuse, oh, I'm going through things so I can't be a good parent. No, you're still a parent, and your kids don't sit there and wait for you to grow up and to get your crap together. My kids haven't waited for me. I've literally had to wake up, go to work, bust my ass off for my kids. And I think that's the most frustrating part, is trying to get the other person to understand that I'm not going to sit here and accept your excuses, because there shouldn't be any excuses to why you're not taking care of your kids. It's truly disgusting. And I'm the most understanding I swear I'm the most understanding person. I can sit here, you could be like, Leslie, I can only give you $50 this week because, I don't know, crap happens. I get it. But the most I've gone from him, literally last year, the most that I got from him last year was $100. He sent me $100 last year for his kids. And then he paid for half of Anthony's after school program one time that I couldn't pay for. I was absolutely broke, and I was I cannot do this. And I was I'm not going to place his burden on my family anymore, because that's what I would do. I would be Mom, I can't pay for this. And bless this woman's heart, because let me tell you something, I would be nowhere without this woman. And I was I'm done placing the burden on my mom. I'm done placing the burden on my family. Or, my sister. And I literally texted him, I was I'm done placing the burden on them. I need you to pay this by this time. If not, he can't be in the after school program, and I'm gonna lose my job, point blank. I was literally so exhausted too that I'm I don't even know what I'm gonna do. And so that's what being a single parent's like. And it's frustrating, it's tiring, because you literally are doing everything on your own. And I think I've reached a point where I'm I'm not saying I'm gonna give up, because like I'm not gonna give up. It's, you know, it's, I don't have a choice but to keep going, but I've hit a point where I'm like, I'm so tired of doing this. I'm so tired of it. And I just pray and I hope that this isn't a forever thing, because I know it's not. Like, I know I'm not going to be stuck here forever, because, you know, I was an emotional wreck 2 years ago because I was going through a breakup and I thought I was going to be there forever. I'm like, you know, this is going to last forever. But no, I've healed from that and I moved on. I'm just in a really hard spot where I'm like, I'm just exhausted from being a parent. On top of that, I have to go and, like, you know, find a lawyer, fight this fight. I'm so tired that I legit want to put child support on this man, and I can't. I just can't. I'm working. I have to stop what I'm doing and I have to go meet up with somebody, and there's courts, and I'm just like, I'm just so tired of just being a parent and like going to work and getting appointments done and making sure that my kids are fed and making sure that they're okay, that I'm just like, I really don't have the energy for anything else. So whenever I do like go and like try to get an attorney, it's like I can't, because I'm so like, I just go for like, I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and then I go and I'm like, oh my god, this is so exhausting, I'd rather not. And that's just the reality of being a single parent. And I have help from my family, of course, but you know, there's days where literally a few weeks ago around Christmas time, the kids were like so sick. And first it was Aaliyah. I got no sleep with her for like 3 days. My family wasn't up helping me take care of them. They weren't up every 4 hours making sure that Aaliyah had medicine. They weren't up with me. They literally were sleeping, and I was like getting up every single 4 hours and making sure that they're okay, making sure that I get their, you know, temperature. And I literally broke down because Aaliyah was sick for like a whole week. Anthony started like legit got sick right after she was done, and I had a screaming kid, and I'm like with the flu. It was a lot. And I remember I just broke because I'm like, this was being a single parent. It's like, I'm exhausted. I had to get up and still go to work every single day of that. And I remember just being so tired and being like, I'm so exhausted. But I had to keep going, you know? And like I said, I'm not sitting here and like expecting you to feel sorry for me at all, because that's not at all what it is. I just want to sit here, and this is going to be the end of this video. I applaud all the single parents out there, and I have to stop and I have to tell myself, like, you're doing your best. I have to take a few deep breaths because today was a hard day, and I have to tell myself, like, I'm doing my best and I move on. Like, you gotta keep going, and you have to give yourself time to vent and give time for yourself. But if you're a single mom, dad out there, I pray that you have a great co-parenting relationship, because that's all I pray for right now. But if not, I get you. And can we just, like, if you know a single parent, can you just like reach out to them today and just be like, I'm proud of you. You're doing great. You're a great mom. You're a great dad. Whatever it is. Because I feel like they just need it. And hopefully I know I'm going to feel better. Like, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and laugh at this, because I'm going to be like, I don't even know if I'm going to upload this, but my camera's going to die. And I don't know what the point of this was, but I just felt like I need to come on here and vent. And that's what I did. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My camera's legit going to die any second now. I'm going to stop crying. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.